I wouldn't I wouldn't bother. You've seen the other ones. Yeah, it's expensive in the US. I thought it'd be cheaper for you guys than us. Surprising giving you across the border. Got to fly ours across the channel. The Atlantic. Gimmick mouse these days. The gimmicky mouse. For a refined chassis. Yeah, it's exactly the same, mate. If anything, just put weight on it. Someone, I can't remember who it was saying, has the base changed? And I can't tell, it looks identical. You know, I could sit there and sand it, but I can't be arsed. But it was a gram heavier than any of the Starlights I've weighed. Which is weird. I mean, maybe they've tweaked something in it, but I don't see what they've done. They had a weird gimpy-like thing on the side, one of these posts. To like, someone said to stop some of the pre-travel, but on the other side it didn't. So, and it also didn't stop the pre-travel, post-travel, sorry. So I don't know what they're on about now. Into 10 chat, you get banned for saying that. What? Just being straight? Straight up BS. Well, it could be something, right? It's like when I said to Razer, they said they got Gen 3 and the Gen 3 opticals are different to the Gen 2s, and I'm like, I've literally took them apart, they look fucking same. So what's different? Or is it just marketing? Oh, we've used different components. Yeah, okay. Sure. I'm sure they have, but it literally makes them feel worse. Gen 3s are absolutely horrific in the Razers at the moment. Groundbreaking plastic. Out of this world plastics. Innovative plastic. The 10's Starlight is exactly the same Starlights, you know. If anything, they maybe fix some of the issues like centered scroll wheel and stuff, which I've obviously never had a problem with, but you know, it's now centered. And yeah, there's no optimal base on it. It's exactly the fucking same. Why can't I close this? Because the batteries catching. These two little bits here, it's catching on. Chopping them off in a bit. No battery change? No, exactly the same. It's using the same battery. Oh, it's absolutely identical. I think that was maybe some of the Poseidon's got it. I can't remember now. The TTC is using a purple dot and it does ring a bell. You'd have to put 2 in the front on this probably. Just slightly lifts off the shell. You see it there. So you're gonna have to put this in. Otherwise, there's no press. But yeah, pretty much marketing. I would, if you want a Starlight 12, you know, that's probably the better one to get because it's had all the issues ironed out of it. But is it better than anything else? No, it's exactly the same. It's just they fixed all some of the issues they've had over the last 6 versions. Yeah. What do you reckon? It was 55. I can't see it being much less. Maybe 53. Got a few screws left. Spare feet. I mean, all we've left, we took out these little bits here, but nothing like, we're not rocking the boat here with this. This is if you don't want to destroy it, non-destructive. 52, 53 I'll be happy with, 52 would be pretty good. Yeah, 53, 2 grams. Yeah. Record breaking, but not bad. Getting light for its size, I'll give it that. You got every Finalmouse apart from the 10s. But yeah, I think I've got them all, bar that one. I'm just going to give away my 10s because I don't care. Because I've got them all, like I say. I'd have it purely for my own, like I guess, collection. But hey, I can always pick one up in a bit for about £4. if I'm not bothered. Let's try that side button, that's what I was going to do. Wrong button. Let's put the screws already on. Side buttons are off. So 52 if you take the side buttons off. It's not bad for this size. That's not properly chopped up yet. I'm gonna be happy if we get this below 50, but I'd hope a bit more given we can get a G Pro Superlight below 50 and that's starting weight 60. So we're hoping for a bit more here. You can't bother anything but the Phantom. You're mainly the Phantom, aren't you, Pure? Alright. So do you reckon it's the same OEM as G-Wolves, the Lazoo? Don't know. Different PCB. I've not seen it before, so. So it's their own design, maybe sharing some like maybe firmware stuff or something. Maybe that's what the same MCU, I don't know. Using the medium Pure as well. Have you reviewed the Logitech Lightforce hybrid optical mechanical switches for any of their mice yet? The new Omron ones, you mean? The one in the G502X. Tried to take one out the other week and nearly melted it. White PCB's cool looking yet. I still think the black and gold in the M2K is the pure sex PCB. Yes, sir. Yeah, we did it in the G502 last stream last week. If you go back to the VOD, you can check it and see what I did. But they actually feel quite good for an Omron, dare I say it. And unfortunately, I did play quite well with the G502X on Valorant last week. Using it as 106 grams and using Omron Chinese. You know, I slagged them off. I'll put it down to the new Opto Omron switches. They were impressive. Did you YouTube the VOD yet? No, but I need to. I'll try and do it tomorrow because I'm working from home tomorrow, not in the office, which makes it a bit easier for me. So if I remember, I'll do it. Remind me. What's up, Legendary? How's it going, man? Pulsar PCB is pretty sick. Yes, it is. They keep changing the colours as well, black and white, depending on the version you get. Did you order the Basilisk did you? Oh, I can't speak today. Did you order the Basilisk V3 Pro yet? Yep, I've had it. I've got the 4K dongle as well, and it was up for vote on Twitter for between this, the 10s, and the V3 Basilisk to tear down, and people wanted to see the this one first, actually, the Lazoo, and then the 10s. So it's lost out, mate. But I'm expecting a lot of plastic with it. Bob likes the screws. 55 screws. That G502X has got 55. The other two versions have arrived. I've also got the wired version now, which came, I think, from the weekend, and I've also got the Lightspeed wireless version. So I need to do them as well, so we can see them getting lighter. I made you look good. I played right, man. That's probably the best time I played on Valorant. I'll put it down to I've learnt a few things now on Valorant. So I'm understanding the map more or less, making it a bit easier for me, I think. So we'll put it down to 502 or alcohol. Yeah, 55 screws. It is insane. That's got more. The original Lightspeed had 49. The G-Pro's got 39, I think. Wireless one, not the Superlight, and that's got 55 screws. 55 screws. Wonder if both mice were running 100 Hz. Whose optical switch is faster, Logitech or Razer? Interesting, yeah, that's a good point. The Logitech feels 100 times better than the Razer one. Those Gen 3s in the Death Adder feel like absolute horrid. They feel still pretty horrid in the Viper V2, but the button setup's better than that. but the Logitech Omrons in the 502X, which has got the most amount of pre-travel I've seen since 1985. Actually feels quite nice, the Switch. Shame it's got a shitload of pre-travel. Obviously I work more delayed, so in Valorant it worked for me, but yeah. Probably going to review the new Finalmouse. People have mentioned it 4K one. Yeah, if I can get hold of one, I will. Getting hold of the Vance is pretty hard, so. But I would do, yeah. Take a peek. I'll look at any mouse really. I'm waiting for the Fanatic Aria, but again, seeing if they'll send me one or I can try and find one. Bit hard to get in the UK, stuff like that, so. Do you prefer pre-travel or post-travel? Post. No, yeah, post-travel because I don't tend to overpress, but I don't like pre-travel because I'm an old man and I need to be as quick as possible on the Switch. Pre-post. Let's get some weight out of this thing. 45 grams would be tasty. I think we're looking more like, I don't know, maybe for 10 grams off it. 10 grams would be hard, unless it's pretty well done. Maybe we'll get 48, I'm going to say we're going to get out of this. Fanta Aria XD7, that's the one. Hey Johnny, Testiculus, how you doing, man? Which encoder do you recommend for less defined steps? I would say the Kale Red for me, mate. Got the enclosed one. There's TTCs, like this gold one's okay, but they can feel a little bit bitey. This one, the gold is not too bad. They're not like the white version. The Alps is a nice encoder, but it's a bit bitey. The K-Swifts are quite nice. The K-Swifts, that's what it's showing, isn't it? The S-Switch, is it? I can't remember its name. They're quite smooth. But I've not seen them to buy, so. Bigger Orochi, yeah, I heard that. For the Fanatic. Does anyone know where to get the G502X without the disgusting RGB? Get the 502X Lightspeed Stevie, and it's on Amazon UK. I don't know if you're in the UK or not. It might not be, but it's on Amazon UK. So it's the wide version. Because the 502X Lightspeed is 100 grams. Where the wide one is 86 and the plus with the RGB is 106, depending, about a gram depending white or black. Are you impressed by the Lazoo? I'm impressed by Lazoo. This is a very, very good first built mouse. It reminds me of the Pulsar when they came out. They did a very good job in the first instance, and this one's really good as well. So I think Pulsar and Lazoo or Atlantis, these two are both often people who know how to build mice. Hey, Ian Cullum, or they listen to the general community